Oh, what's up, you guys? So this video, I'm talking about anime once again, and you probably don't know, well, you probably do know about this genre because it's kind of popular, but most of the shows it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But that means Isekai anime, and if you don't know what Isekai means, that means like it's like a genre of itself that got popular over like the 2010s, and basically it's where a person dies in the real world and then gets transferred to like this virtual world, or like it gets born into a new world basically. And that means examples like ReZero or Shield Hero, Konosuba, all that. Basically, a reincarnated slime. Basically, all the reincarnation shows. Yeah, yeah. Overlord is another show too. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of animes in the isekai genres, and yeah, a lot of people don't really like them because it's kind of repetitive. Like it get that rep over the years. However, I will say there are quite a few hidden gems in the isekai, and honestly, I watched like a good amount. Not really a good amount, but I watched the most popular ones. And I could easily say that I have like this holy trinity of isekai animes that I think you all should watch, and I think are truly masterpieces of its own, honestly. So yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Oh, whoa! So the three I'm gonna be talking about, the three animes I will be talking about briefly is, easily I could say my favorite isekai is, pretty much all genre, and it's definitely all on my top 20 anime list. So of course I'm gonna go through each and every one of them, and let me tell y'all the three I'm talking about, the holy trinity of anime as I call it. That is Mushoku Tensei, Konosuba, and ReZero. Yes, those are my favorite isekais of all time, and I think those are always like probably all the best ones. I could be, wrong. Of course, a lot of people are. It's kind of like an objective statement, but I really think those are like the best animes or the best isekai animes that they can provide. From each different genre. So let me get straight into it. So of course, I'm gonna go in order like which ones like rank the highest in my top 20 list. So, but first, let me start out with Mushoku Tensei. God, I forgot where that's. I think it's like between 20 or 17. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei is one of those new animes that I had released last year, and I made a whole video about this of why you should watch Mushoku Tensei. Some of these things are gonna be a little brief, if you want more, then go to the video. But yeah, basically Mushoku Tensei it checks list all of the things that Isekai can provide, and like it literally has a whole bunch of qualities of what make anime so beautiful and so enjoyable. And what I mean by that is like the animation alone is just like it's so crisp and so like fluid, if that makes sense. When they showcase the power systems and then like their beautiful like magic, it showcases them like to every like follicle, and like emphasizes of how like strong like or how weak a power could be, and like how it relates back to the character. And speaking of characters, the characters in that show are like every character has at least one or two great qualities, if not more than that, that you could look into, and then you could easily like relate, or you could like just sympathize for. Like, one of them is Roxy, which is the main character sensei. She has like this a disability. I'm not gonna say what, but she has like a disability, and you won't find that out till later on in the series, and that's when you like kind of like feel for her and how she's like lonely and how her upbringing was kind of like hard for her. And then you go from her to like the main character, Rudis, and his past life. Of course, he's an isekai, so of course gets born to another world. You see his past life was really, really traumatic and dark. He got bullied a lot, and he just it's sad to look at his past story, and to him to get reborn into a new life, it's kind of like a start over basically. And but this time he learns different new things, and sometimes he still gets traumatized with the current life, with the past life, and he learns to overcome it. And just new life things, like you starting over in a new life, that makes sense. You get to learn new things, and like just you make mistakes, of course, but you come back from that, and yeah, it's just like a nice lesson, and it's really enjoyable to watch his journey. So yeah. And as far as antagonist goes, it's like it's not really that much at first, but like you think about it, and like it's like certain episodes, and like basically when the antagonist comes, you don't know it until like it happens, and then like it portrays like how the antagonist is by certain episodes. Like when the episode like tone changes from like probably antagonist or like a certain moment that happens in the show, it is insane. Like when you get to those turning point episodes, it is literally insane. And like it's like watching a whole new different show. It go from like a slice of life to like this dark dramatic anime. It's crazy, man. And honestly, it has like a mystery point to it too. Like when certain things happen, like you be like, how the hell that happened? But they never explain it. But you have to like wait and find out, see, get like clues of how this could happen and like what other characters are doing. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch. Also want to mention another thing, probably I think the most important thing, at least to me, that I love about Mushoku Tensei is the world building of the whole show. Now I give Konosuba comedy, I give ReZero its emotions, but the world building in Mushoku Tensei is honestly insane. And like I think how much like the horizon can be broadened in that show, and like the different origins and different characters that are associated with that town, and it's just so, the world building is insane to me. I think that's one of the greatest aspects of the show. So yeah, and it has like a bright future of what it could do in it. You know what I'm saying? But I need to read like now and see what else they do. So now next is another isekai that I think is literally one of a kind. You can't make another isekai like this, honestly. And that is Konosuba, man. Konosuba, man. I'm telling you, bro, this is literally one of my favorite comedy anime besides Gintama, of course. Just, this show is not afraid to just do everything it has to do, you know what I'm saying? Because the Isekai genre, like I said earlier, it's kind of like overused a lot of different, like, repetitive shows. But Konosuba, like, it knows that, but it just doesn't care. And you could tell by the jokes and, like, legit the comedic situations they have in this show. Every episode, and it's like a short anime too. It's like 10 episodes each season. It has 2 seasons in the movie and plus like 2 OVAs. So like that's really short. And but you know how successful it is because it has a movie already, and it's just even though the anime is kind of short, it's like every episode. I mean, every episode is so funny, bro. And that's how you know you're doing something right. Because if you get me laughing at least one episode each, I mean, at least one time each episode, then you got it, bro. Because like I was laughing, dying laughing from this show. Just the characters, I love the main four: Aqua, Darkness, Megumin, Kazuma. I love the main four. Even the supporting cast is like, they don't get that much screen time sometimes, but it's like when they come, bro, they make an impact and they make me laugh too. It is the situations, and even the antagonist. The antagonist of this show is like, it's so dumb. And I think the purpose of this show is never to get like serious and not just have like a good time and like just have like a comedy, just a good time watching the show. And I feel like Konosuba does that, and it's literally one of a kind. Like the episodes they do, like I don't think no one could legit copy that in isekais, bro. Like even anime, like it's just so unique, if that makes sense. And then I recommend all y'all to check it out if you want to laugh. Go check out Konosuba. I'm telling you, no other isekai is gonna make you laugh like that. Gintama, of course, will do it because but it's not an isekai, so I'm not counting that. But anyways, for the last isekai that I talked about earlier, that is ReZero, and this is definitely my top 10. Go watch my video, by the way. Yeah, ReZero is this anime that it blew my mind, honestly, of how good it literally was. It's very emotional, I say that, but it's just like going into it, you probably thinking, oh, this is probably like random or just one of those like another kind of isekai, same stuff, but you get hooked, bro. From like the first episode, you can see how dark it gets, and like you just see how the characters when they introduce how like they may seem one thing, but later on they may, what I'm saying, it's like. They acting different, and just really the emotional depths and the story of the characters, the backstory that you get later on in the series, from the antagonists, from like just the different supernatural stuff that happens in this series. And if you don't know what ReZero is about, basically the main character Subaru dies, over and over again, and he has like another chance to redo his stuff. His name ReZero, starting from ground zero, or starting from zero life. How would they say in the title? But yeah, and then so once he like he discovers this new world, and once things like start happening, and say something goes like south real quick, he dies, and then he comes back, and he gets to do it over again, like try to like figure things out. However, he remembers all the times that he dies, and like I would say each death is like Jesus Christ, like you would get traumatic, like you just have like nightmares, and it just be so wild that you would like probably even keep pushing, bro. And that's the thing about him, he keeps pushing, and just see how his journey come, and see how like how far he goes to do certain things and to make things right in the world. And the characters help, like Ram, Amelia, Beatrice, Roswell. All the characters are so great in the show, and it has 2 seasons, and boy, it's definitely a masterpiece in my opinion, at least for the isekai genre. I haven't seen no other isekais. I've seen some close like the Holy Trinity and stuff like that, but I haven't seen no Isekai like this one, man. It just really blew my mind like away, and I feel like everyone should check it out. And yeah, so that kind of wraps things up for my review of my favorite Isekais. If you want like more in-depth review for Konosuba and ReZero, I will do it. Just let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, comment down below your favorite Isekais. And of course, there are other great Isekais like Slime. I love. You know, I pretty much enjoy that show. It's actually a pretty much a good show. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't watched Shield Hero yet. So let me know if I should. But yeah, I appreciate the other great Isekais out there, but I feel like those are like my favorite ones, and forever will be my favorites. And yeah, I can't wait to get more of those in the future. Hopefully, please, I need more seasons. But yeah, that being said, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I got more videos on the way. Stay tuned, and yeah, I'm out. Bye. Oh.